Okay, it looks like we're live. Went live a little bit before I was ready, but okay. It just disconnected my phone call. All right. Spirit was like, let's go, Selena. All right, well, I guess I was done. Ugh. And it's messing with my volume. Okay, let's try this again. All right, let's try this again. We're having trouble with getting it loaded back again. Hi, we're back. It's Did my candle go out? No, it didn't. Hi, Maggie. See, you're fitting right in. You're just part of the soul tribe now. Yeah, absolutely. Welcome. All right, so what's blocking your connection? So we're going to be using the blocking deck. Hi, everybody. Hi. All right. So let's see. Who's all up in here? Who's here? Who wants to say hello to Selena Fire? Hello, hello. Hi, Ralph. We're back again. Hello, Juliet. Hello, hello. Hi, Wendy. Hi. How are you? Hi, Dawn. Hey. Hey, Maggie. And whoever else is watching. Hi, Emily. Hello. Welcome. All right. You guys got your drinks and your snacks. Cheers. Drinks and snacks. We are a high vibe soul tribe up in here. All right. So welcome in. My name is Selena Fire. I am a psychic medium energy reader. I read energy and tarot. And this is my channel, Gypsy Fire Tarot. So thank you so much for joining in. I want to thank all of you. We have surpassed 1K on this channel for subscribers. So thank you so much. That's very exciting. And then also on my other channel, Love Fire Tarot 18 Plus, we are on our way to 2K. So wow, I was not expecting I was not expecting that. Obviously, that's not why I'm doing this. But it's very, very exciting to see it taking off. So thank you so very much for the love and the support. and all the beautiful and amazing comments, the fan mail, the emails, the messages. I get things in my P.O. box, things sent to my home. So thank you so very much for everybody that, you know, your kind words. And obviously, I'm helping you all. So that means a lot, that I'm not just doing this in vain, that I am using my gifts to help and support the collective. So I appreciate that. So thank you very much. If you do like what I do and you are new to my channels, please like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my link tree. So in the message box below, check out the link tree for my other channels. You know, I appreciate the support if you can subscribe. All the likes, the hearts, it all means so much. And I think eventually when the hype feature becomes available, if it's not already, definitely hype. Okay. To my mod squad, thank you so very much. I have, you know, revamped the mod squad team here, and I feel that I have the best. They are absolutely wonderful. So thank you to all the moderators for the support. Some of them have been with me since the very beginning, since I started over 3 years ago. So thank you so very much. I can't do it without you. So thank you so very much. So we're going to get into your reading tonight. And tonight's reading is called What is Blocking Your Connection? Okay. And this is going to be an all sign reading. We're going to go Aries through Pisces, focusing on relationships. So, you know, if you feel that you are in a relationship, and you feel it's obviously not taking off, or something is blocking that connection, or, you know, you feel like you can't get through, we're going to try to dive in and see what's going on. Okay. So we're going to dive in and see what is going on, in these connections. So spirit angels and guides, we are going to need to clear the space. So where is my sage? We want to cleanse this space for the soul tribe. Spirit angels and guides, please clear this space for the overall energy for earth, fire, water, and air. Aries through Pisces. We want to find out for them today what is blocking their connections, so they can find out some information that can help them on this journey. What can you tell us about what is blocking their connection? Spirit angels and guides, anything that you can give us, please, any information. All right, let's sage this space. Sage this space. And we're going to let that burn. We want positive energy for the collective, please. Collective, I want you to make a wish. I want you to think of something, lock it in your mind. Make a wish, okay? I want you to manifest it. What is something that you want to manifest? What is your wish? Lock it in and manifest it. Manifest it. Cleanse this space for the collective, for Aries through Pisces. We want to let that burn. Okay. All right. Collective, are you ready? We want to find out what is blocking the connection for Aries. Hi, Kyle. What is blocking the connection for Aries? What is blocking the connection for Aries? Spirit, what is blocking the connection for Aries? Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Emperor, at the bottom of the deck, communication. Eight of Wands is communication. What is blocking the connection? So you have Ace of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Emperor, with the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Past trauma. Feeling unloved. You tell, it says someone could tell others too much about themselves at once. Sit back and listen more. I'm totally burned out. I'm emotionally burned out. I retreat when I feel I'm overwhelmed. So Aries, your past or your person, I don't know why I was going to say that. Are you dealing with a past person? You might be. Okay. Aries, you might be dealing with a past person. Okay. Or this person in your energy is dealing with some kind of past trauma or something that they just haven't gotten over. Okay. They haven't healed from it. This person could feel unlovable, not good enough, feels they have many flaws. They just don't feel good enough for you, and you're, in their eyes, you deserve better, and there's something about, I don't know, there's something about someone not listening or someone not seeing something clearly about this person, or about, yeah, unlovable. Yeah, she is pretty on that card, isn't she? This girl too. Too much. Someone feels something is too much. Someone's overwhelmed. It says they could be burned out, feeling emotionally burned out. It's not the right time for this connection. Okay. So this is telling me what's blocking it here. This person is overthinking. This person is thinking negatively. This person, is not thinking positive about this connection. This person is thinking they're not good enough to have this. Well, I'm not good enough to have this with you. So this person could be a Gemini. This person could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm getting a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Aries is here, but there's something about communication. There's a block in communication. You do have the communication card here that's telling me that for the majority of you, you're not talking to this person. You're not talking to this person. This person has reverted back. So this person has backed out of whatever it is, has pulled back their energy because they need to heal from something. Okay. They need to heal from whatever past trauma, feeling negative about themselves. This person might drink. Okay, I'm just getting it, and this is going to be for some of you. This is not going to be for everybody. Aries, your person might drink, okay, to try to cope. Okay, this might be someone that tries to heal their trauma, their emotions, their, their low vibe feelings with alcohol. Okay. To kind of like, mend that pain that they're feeling. I feel that's only making it worse if they are doing that. I feel on the outside, whoever this person is for Aries, on the outside, this person looks like they're good. This person looks good. They might put a very good show on that I'm good, they might look really good on the outside, but on the inside, I feel like this person is numbing the pain. Thank you, James. Yeah, numbing. They're not happy with their life. Okay. They're not happy with their life. And I just feel like this person feels like, how can I bring you into my life when I'm not happy with myself? I don't love myself, and therefore, how can I love you properly? Because here's what I see for you. I mean, I see one of you, whether this is you or them, because roles can be reversed. Someone wants success with this person, right? Someone wants success with this person. All right. Someone wants abundance with this person, 10 of Pentacles. Someone wants love and happiness with this person. Someone wants to gain control over a situation, because I feel like this person could be a runner, or they run, or they just pull back their energy. And someone's like, why are you doing that? Why are you running from me? I don't understand. And you're right. I mean, I'm looking at the chat right now. I mean, a lot of times if something isn't working out, we lose people along the way on this journey, on this path. It is protection, in some way, shape, or form it is. And it's hard to see that at times, especially when you really love somebody, right? Because I see there's a lot of emotions here for this person. Aries, you might really love this person, and you're probably like, what the heck? Why is this person like not wanting to be with me, or pulling back their energy? And what is the problem, But this person, this person has some toxic traits, some toxic behaviors that you're maybe not seeing. Okay. You're not seeing it. Because again, on the outside, this person looks great. Maybe they're very attractive. Okay. They seem like they got a good head on their shoulders, right? They might have a good job, again, on the outside, they seem really good, but on the inside, I feel like this person just is very, very unhappy. Okay. And there is obviously some past trauma and things that this person needs to deal with that they have not. And so if they have pulled back their energy, they feel very burned out. They feel very, emotionally not available. They could be avoiding this. They could be in some kind of avoidant attachment style. Okay. And they're avoiding conversation. They're avoiding talking about it. Communication has not happened yet. or they're pulling back from that. Okay. That is what I see for Aries. That is what I see. That is what is blocking Aries connection. Oh no, stuck. All right. We are going to move along to Taurus. We're going to move along to Taurus. What is blocking Taurus's connection, please, Spirit? What is blocking Taurus's connection? What is blocking Taurus's connection, please, Spirit? What is blocking Taurus's connection? What is blocking Taurus's connection, please, Spirit? What is blocking Taurus's connection? Do I grab this right? It's supposed to be in right? Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. Eight of Swords, restriction, Queen of Swords, King of Cups in reverse, High Priestess, and the Sun. King of Cups in reverse. You are expecting too much from this person. Ditch your wish list with this person. What you want is not real. What you want, this person cannot give you. Wow. Okay, that is going to be very specific off this oracle card. It says expectations. Your expectations are set too high for this person. This person cannot give you what you're expecting from them. Okay? So what is blocking this connection is your expectations are set too high for this person. So this person has some kind of restriction here to give you those expectations. Okay. So the Eight of Swords is restrictions, something that's holding this person back. Spirit just said there's financial with some of them. So money is a huge issue. So this person either doesn't work, or they don't make that much, or there's something tied up with their finances. They can't give you what it is, they can't, maybe they can't take you out on dates, or they can't, there's certain things they can't do because they don't have the finances to do so. If you live at a distance from this person, again, they don't have the finances to come see you. If this person has to get on a plane or travel to see you, there's not the means to do so. Okay. This also is something with the heart chakra with this person, because the King of Cups is in reverse. So this person is not what I'm picking up here, because the King of Cups is in reverse. Again, the expectation to get love from this person and a healthy relationship from this person, Spirit is saying you need to change your expectations, because for whatever reason, this particular person, okay? This particular person is, yes, I was just going to say that, James, very detached. Very, very detached. Yes. From like being in a relationship, having love, you know, having healthy love, healthy relationship, right? Their heart chakra, okay? Whereas the first reading, it was like throat, right? Communication. This is heart chakra. Their heart space is not open. Their heart is not open to receive you or even give that to you reciprocally, you know? And spirit is wanting you to use high priestess, use your intuition to understand that you're not going to get the expectations. If you had certain expectations of this person, that you're setting your expectations way too high, that you're not going to get that from this particular person. Okay. And here's another side message I'm picking up intuitively. Now, this is going to be for some of you. Okay. The Sun card is here. Now, I feel like if this person comes around, if this person reaches out to you, okay, I feel, yes, it makes you happy because you're gaining their attention at that point in time. But I feel like if they come around, they want something from you. Either that or you're giving them something. Okay. So you are either buying them something, giving them money, contributing to them in some way, shape, or form. You're giving them a service. Okay. Something like that. Okay. And I personally don't like that, because that tells me that this person would not want to come around if that wasn't the case. It's not genuine, right? That's a using energy. You might not see it that way right now because there's feelings and emotions here, obviously, for this person, right? But if King of Cups is in reverse, then that's telling me that this person isn't looking for love. Okay. This card says, yeah, not being you. You're not seeing something in the mirror here. This person might not be who you think they are. Okay. Because you're not seeing something here, and spirit is saying be careful with the expectations that you have for this person, that you don't want to get your heart broken because you're expecting too much and it's not going to move forward with this person. Okay. There's also something about, and again, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. For some of you with this particular person, for Taurus, I'm picking up that some of you feel that you have to go out of your way to either look a certain way to get this person's attention. And I feel that that is wrong. Okay. Because, yeah, this is the body shame card, unattractive, self-worth, gaining this person's attention. You shouldn't have to do that, right? If this person really was into you or whatever, you shouldn't have to go above and beyond to try to capture the attention of this person. If this person really wanted to be with you, they would. Again, don't chase this person, okay? Because I feel like some of you might be doing that. Taurus, I wouldn't do that. Don't chase anybody. A million trillion people in this world. Okay? Because I feel you're just, a lot of you, you're beautiful, sexy, intelligent people, and you deserve so much more and so much better, you know? I just feel like this person's heart chakra is not open. not open to love, not open to a relationship. And Spirit saying High Priestess, you need to put your High Priestess hat on, okay? And you need to be cognizant when this person comes around. When they text you or call you, what's the main reason why they're reaching out? Are they reaching out because you text and call them first? They're returning your call? You know, did you send them something and they're replying? Okay. They're answering your message. It's something like that. Like, they're not going out of their way to contact you. If you're constantly the one that's doing it, you need to wake up. Okay. I'm just trigger warning. Okay. I don't want to see any of you get hurt. This person, I'm not liking the energy here. I just don't know if this person with the heart chakra, this person is in some capacity is only thinking of themselves of, you know, well, what are you going to do for me? So, you know, it's going to be up to you. You all have free will. Okay. I would lower your expectations with this person. Okay. Because this person needs to flip over and open up that heart chakra. If, you know what I mean? If they're going to want to proceed, they need to be able to let love in. And I just don't see them doing that right now. They might be, you know, talking to people, options and things, but it's all surface level. Okay. It's surface level. I don't see anything more. Hi, Nakia. Hi, Stephanie. All right. That's what I have for Taurus. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Oh, thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. You know what I mean? I've been there. Trust me. I've gotten hurt several times on this journey by people, you know? And it's not fun, okay? It's not fun, especially when you really love someone and they break your heart, you know, or they break your trust. And it's just, it takes a long time to get over that. You know what I mean? I just don't want anybody to go through that. Gemini. So we're going in order from Aries through Pisces. We are now on Gemini. All right, Spirit, what do you have for Gemini? What do you have for Gemini? Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Hanged Man. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 of Swords. Okay. What else? Playing games. You don't need to play games right now. Only keep the ones interested in your life that show interest in you. Don't wait for someone to rescue you. Judgment. Don't be too quick to count someone out. Be open and give them a chance. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Okay, so I'm getting a couple different messages here. For some of you, if you had a past energy, okay, there was lessons with this past person, okay? If you feel that you have a past energy still lingering in the mist, there was lessons with this person, okay? I feel like, you know, there was something about someone feeling like they needed rescuing, you know. It needs to be an equal give and take. And, you know, maybe this past person, they just needed a lot of help with stuff. You know, you don't want to be with someone that you feel like you need to be the parent in the relationship. No, we need the spouse, right? The husband, the wife, the boyfriend, the girlfriend. We don't want someone that's going to be you know, needs to be taken care of like they're a child, right? And I feel like for some of you, maybe you've had people in the past that just, you know, that needed, you know, so much more. This is also saying here that, you know, you want to keep the people in your life that don't play these baby games, right? That don't play baby games, don't play mind games, that if they truly want to be with you, they will give you the time and attention, and they will, right? But if someone's going to, again, ghost you, do this crap with the blocking, the unblocking, the just very immature nonsense, okay? Then that just tells you right there that this, number one, this person's not ready emotionally, mentally, physically. They're just not at that level, right? Because that is an immature behavior, okay? And if they really wanted to be with you, they wouldn't treat you like that. So that's cautionary there, right? And then also, don't be too quick to count people out. So, like, if you have new energy that comes in, Gemini, and you have someone that is really going to put the effort in, don't be, this is going to be a side message for you. Don't take it out on the new people that are coming into your life because of what the past people have done. So the past has done you dirty, okay? Let's not take it out on every single new person that comes in, because they're not going to all be like that past people, right? So don't punish the new because of what the past energy has done, right? Because the new, give them a chance, right? Give them a chance to show that they can treat you right, right? So, you know, if you have a block with someone in the energy, I'm picking up they might be a little immature. They're too immature for you in this connection. They need too much support, you know. They're looking for someone to save them in a relationship. I mean, me personally, that's not attractive, right? That's not attractive to me. I don't know about you, collective, but you know, if someone wants you to just bail them out of things like, you know, their financial issues or you know, whatever situation they got themselves in, they just want a savior to come in and help them out. That's not very attractive. They need to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, right? And what are they able to put into the equal give and take? You know, what are they going to put into it? Yeah. Codependency, that's not very attractive, you know. We want independent people here. We want high vibe people here that can stand on their own, right? So that could also be for you, Gemini, is codependency, immaturity, you know, playing games, need rescuing here. Um, you know, I mean, personally, why would you want someone like that? I mean, Spirit's saying again, here's a reminder, you know, there's a million trillion people in this world. I say it all the time. You could have anybody you want. Why would you want someone like that? Right? You know, and I think as you elevate, you know, because I mean, me personally, I didn't see it years ago, right? When you're younger and you're in, you know, you don't see it. But as you go on the journey and as you start to elevate and you look back and you go, oh my God, how did I not see that? How did I not see it? And now that I look back and I go, wow, I see it now. Okay. That might be resonating for you, Gemini. Oh, I see it now. You know what I mean? I didn't see it before, but I sure see it now. As we get older and as we elevate on the journey, we see mistakes and things that we didn't see before. We see red flags and things that we didn't see before, right? And then we think, God, how did I not see that? I just overlooked it. Well, I'm not going to overlook that anymore now. Absolutely not. I'm not going to allow it anymore either. I'm not going to tolerate that behavior. Absolutely not. Right? This person doesn't want to work with you. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting a not an equal give and take. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. This person doesn't want to put in equal work. Okay. That's unattractive to me. Okay. My personal opinion, that's unattractive to me. I want, you know, me personally, I would want to be with someone that's going to contribute to the relationship. What are they contributing? Show me, right? You want this person to show you. What are you going to be contributing here? Or am I pulling all the weight? I don't think so, right? Yeah, this person, I just feel like this person is just like, I don't know, like a very stuck energy here. 9 of Pentacles. This person might not even have their finances together. Okay. This person might be like a mess if this person's like past energy. Okay. But for some of you, I feel like you have new energy possibly in the future for you, Gemini. And again, the reason why I say that is because Spirit is telling you, give these people a chance, okay? And don't let the people of the past, you know, don't let these people of the past, you know, not allow the people in the future to give them an equal chance. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally, right? Love you fully. And, you know, I wouldn't be losing sleep over this, you know, I wouldn't. Again, if you're wanting something to work out, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Right? If it's meant to be, it'll be. Yeah. Just so you know, because I'm seeing some people in the chat. Selena Fire is Catholic. Selena Fire is Catholic. She went to an all-girl Catholic school, and she was raised Catholic, very strict Catholic household, and there is nothing wrong with spiritual tarot. Okay? So stop coming in my channel telling me otherwise, okay? Because I'm a light worker and I work for the Lord, and I also have all the religions represented on my desk along with the Catholic religion, okay? So stop coming up in here telling me that and telling my collective that, because we are all spiritual. And if you don't like what you're seeing, click off me right now. We are a high vibe soul tribe, and I only want high vibe people in here. Amen. Amen. That's not very religious to come in here and say that to people. You know what I mean? Don't judge people if you don't really know who they are and what they believe. Amen. Cancer. Cancer, what's blocking your connection? You have all the religions looking at me right now. Buddha, Hindu. They're all sitting over here on my desk. All are welcome in this space. And that's how the Lord would want it. All right. Cancer. What is blocking your connection? Dylan, I'll say some prayers for you, okay? Cancer, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands. Burned out. Cancer's person might be burned out. Boundaries. Boundaries and too busy. You know what I will tell you? Nobody's too busy. Okay? We're all busy, but nobody's too busy. If they really want to be in your energy, they will be. Okay? They will be. Okay? They're not going to make excuses. If they really want to be with you and they really want to see you and they really want to talk to you, they will, do everything in their power to be with you, okay? To see you, okay? Someone is feeling like they're burned out, or they could be giving that excuse that they're burned out. Someone could be putting up boundaries. Someone could say that they're too busy. I would keep getting that. Using too busy as a term to excuse not meeting up, not making time for their partner. This could lead to a fight. This could lead to you not feeling good enough. Yeah, Spirit is saying change is necessary. 555, change is necessary to make something like this work. So what is the block? Someone is either working too much or using that as an excuse. Someone's putting up boundaries. Okay. Don't try to change someone. That's this very specific message. Don't try to change someone because they need to change themselves. Okay? So, for example, this person has a toxic habit, or let's just say a habit in general. They have a habit, you don't like it, right? Let's just say they smoke, whatever. You don't like it. If they themselves need to quit that, right? No matter how many times you've told them, I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it, they need to be the one to quit, right? And if they choose to not quit, even though they know you don't like it, then that's on them, right? You can't change somebody. They have to want to change themselves. So this card is saying you can't force someone to change. They have to want to do it. And that's just an example. It's just an example. I'm just using it as an example. They have to want to do it themselves. Okay? They have to want to do it themselves. Okay? So let's see here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Swords. There's something here about pain and heartache, okay? There's something here about pain and heartache here. Okay? I might have to clarify, Spirit. Don't read too much into my readings. You know what I mean? I'm just giving examples. I apologize for some of the smokers out there. You know, I might have triggered some people. Knight of Wands. Okay. Cancer, there's something about, be careful that this person also, maybe because you know you had the putting up boundaries, you may want to put up boundaries with this person if you haven't already, especially if they're only coming around for sexy time. Okay, I'm getting that very strongly for some of you. The Knight of Wand, okay? You're only coming around for that, nothing else. Yeah. Don't let people take advantage of you, okay? Just don't. What do I always preach to you on Love Fire? You respect and protect your VIP, right? Your VIP. You don't take everybody with you backstage, right? When you go to a concert, only certain people can come backstage, right? Don't allow that. We don't give VIP access to everybody. That's going to be a side note for some of you. Okay? Yeah, you might want to put your sword up with this person when it comes to certain things. You might want to yeah, don't allow anybody to take advantage of you. Don't allow this person to hurt you or break your heart. You may have to put up boundaries with this person if you haven't already. But this particular person, if you feel there's a block, they don't want you to change them. Again, if they want to change, they're going to have to change on their own. If they give you excuses that they're too busy, they ain't too busy. Nobody's too busy. If they want to be with you, they'll make time to be with you. Even if they live at a distance, I'm telling you from experience, okay? If they really want to be with you, they'll get on that damn plane, okay? they will, if they really want to. They make excuses, then that tells you right there how important, right? Pay attention. Do they go above and beyond to make time to talk to you, to see you? Where's their priorities lie? Right? For some of us that are doing long distance, yeah. If we want it to happen, we make it happen, don't we? Don't be making excuses. Just do it. And do it well, you know? All right, Cancer. That was for you. All right, Leo. What's blocking Leo's connection? We are on Leo. What is blocking Leo's connection? Hopefully people are looking at the cards here. So if you're looking at the video, I have the names of the signs right on the cards. Leo is next. Moderators are also putting it in the chat. Leo, what's blocking your connection? What's blocking your connection? The Hermit, Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles. Someone's juggling. Yeah, someone's breadcrumbing and juggling. I'm getting that very strongly here. Breadcrumbing and juggling. I don't like that. You have a breadcrumber here. Don't accept crumbs, collective. We want the whole loaf. You know what I mean? I want the whole damn loaf. I don't want no crumbs. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I want the whole loaf. Criticizing. Oh, we got a critic here, huh? Send them my way. I'll slap them. Selena will slap them so they stop criticizing my collective. Someone's rushing someone to do something, confusing somebody, breadcrumbing and juggling. What is a juggalo? I don't know. Yeah. ICP is going to start singing. I don't like it. I don't like the juggler. I don't like it. This person's juggling. They're either juggling you and somebody else, or they're juggling something. Work, other priorities, friends, job, whatever. Yeah, they're juggling, and they're not making enough time for you, or they're not putting you as a priority, or they're saying they're going to do something, and then they're leaving little breadcrumbs, and then they're trying to keep you, you know, so you don't run away. Yeah, it's like, I'm almost getting like, if you start to pull back your energy, oh, wait, here, I'm going to give you some breadcrumbs to keep you. Don't leave yet. But then this person could be very critical. I don't like this person's energy. This person could be a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person is confusing you by their behavior. Yeah, I don't like that. And even with the Juggler card, 1 minute, they're all hot for you. They're all in it, right? Let's go. Let's do this. A little love bomby, and then all of a sudden it stops. right? I hate that. Send them to me. I'll slap them, all right? I ain't putting up with that, all right? I had an ex did that a couple times, and I didn't like it, all right? Yeah. It's not very nice to do that to people, okay? Then you have someone here that's a little critical of you. Oh, you're not doing things their way. Too bad, so sad, okay? Here, who the hell are you? Who made you the critic, okay? Yeah, I feel like this person is like, they have this my way or the highway attitude, and it's almost like wanting to kind of keep you in a certain situation while they make up their damn mind what they want. Confusing you, juggling you, okay? A little wishy-washiness, hot and heavy, you know? You do have the night energy here. This person could go in and out. I can't stand that either, night energy. You're either in or out, okay? You're going to come into my energy, you better stay in my energy. You don't go in and out. You don't confuse. You don't do that. Because guess what? I'll block your ass and you won't be allowed back in ever. You know what I mean? You just got to have that attitude, collective, you know? Yeah. You don't come in and out of the energy. Because I've done that with some people, and guess what? I've never unblocked them. They're blocked, and they're going to stay blocked permanently. All right? Because they played games. Guess what? That's what happens. All right? I feel like, Leo, that's a specific message for you, that you might need to do that with this energy eventually if you haven't already. Because this person, I don't like it, all right? I don't like confusing my collective. I don't like hurting my collective, breaking their hearts, or, you know, I was there. I've been there. It's not fun. Or trying to rush you to make a decision and then change their mind. Oh my God, stop it. I think this person is manipulative. Okay, there's some manipulation here for Leo. And they're juggling, and I feel like many of you, though, you really have feelings and emotions for this person, and that's what scares me when I see the Queen of Cups here, is that I just don't want to see any of you get hurt. I don't. That really scares me. I don't want to see you get hurt by this juggler, because they're not putting you as priority. You know, there's other things in their energy, and they're not prioritizing the connection, and there's breadcrumbing here. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. And don't get me wrong, I'm one for giving someone a chance, but when they fuck up again and again, no. One chance, you let this person show their true colors and they do it again? No. Nope. You ain't doing that to me again. Nope. It's not happening. You got to have that attitude as you elevate on this journey, collective. That's how you protect yourself. Virgo, you're next. Virgo, what's blocking your connection? Virgo, what's blocking your connection? Virgo. Virgo, what's blocking your connection? Hierophant. Marriage. Love. Stuck energy. Cancer and Chariot. The Ace of Wands. What else? What else? Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't compare. Don't hold on to what is no longer serving you. Don't stay with someone who's not committed to you. Interesting. Okay. Well, or someone who is too critical of you. Okay. So, what we have here, in the tarot for Virgo, there could be a marriage here. Okay. For some of you, and again, this is not going to be for everybody, but you could have someone here that is finalizing things. Okay. Hierophant. Okay. With the courts. Okay. You also have Hanged Man energy. There's something stuck in waiting. I'm also picking up paperwork for some of you, something with a house, a move. Okay, there's something like that. I'm also seeing something here. Chariot, something about rushing. Okay, the Chariot is a fast moving energy card. This card is saying do not rush. Do not rush this. Go with the flow of the process because things need to play out in divine timing. So there could be something with a move, a job, something with the court. If someone, there could be a divorce here, a marriage, something like that. Hierophant is here. Something about family. Yeah, don't hold on to what no longer serves you. It says, must release the old before you can welcome in the new. Do not hold on to the old, especially if it's not serving you. Okay. Being with someone who's not truly committed, if their heart is not completely in it. Okay. Yeah, and self-neglect. If someone's neglecting duties, things like that. So there could be some different blocks here for Virgo. Any of those could relate to any of you if you're in different scenarios. But the overall energy here at the bottom of the deck is success. That you, in divine timing, you did have the divine timing card, that there is the overall energy here of it will work out in divine timing, and that, you know, you will get to that light at the end of the tunnel with success. This is also a very passionate, fiery card. So I feel like whatever's going to happen to you futuristically, you have success and passion in the future. Okay. Yeah, passionate start. Okay. But this is just saying, understand divine timing is at play. And even though you have blocks here, Virgo, that just, I'm getting a go with the flow energy, and that there's a reason for things being the way they are in time. Okay. There is love here. You do have the Queen of Cups here, but things could feel stagnant right now because of these blocks with Hanged Man. But, you know, you might feel like going fast with this person, but Spirit is cautioning you not to do so. That things need to play out in time for a reason. Okay. There's going to be a change in your energy. I feel it very strongly that there's change coming. Oh my gosh, why did that do that again? Again, that went out. Oh my God, hold on a minute. Seriously. Hold on a minute, because now my thing just went out again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That is really weird. It's never done that before. It literally is like someone is literally logging me out. What did I tell you? I am going to sage again. Don't make me do it. Don't you log me out again. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. You know what? I bought a bunch of them at Halloween time, and this is like my favorite tarot sweater. So it has moons on it. It has my black cat. It has crosses and stars, and it is so comfortable. And I love it because my tarot room is in the basement. So sometimes it gets very cold down here. So yeah, when I'm down here, I normally wear like sweaters and sweatshirts and things. But I just love this sweater, and I like, anytime I'm doing tarot, I just love wearing it. So thank you. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. Yeah, it's fairly new. I just bought it. What is it? When did I buy it? Like right before Halloween, right before they had a sale on them, and I bought a bunch of different sweaters and things, and this was one of them. But thank you. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. Thank you so much. All right, Libra. Libra. Hi, Thomas. Welcome in. What is blocking Libra's connection? I do like this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. This is actually the What's Blocking deck. I figured how appropriate for this reading. We'll use this deck. Hi, welcome in. If you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe. Libra, what's blocking your connection? All right, Libra, what's blocking your connection? The Tower. Okay. The Tower and the Chariot. Hanged Man again. Five of Pentacles. The King of Wands. Where is my other deck? Why is the Tower here, Spirit? please clarify, why is the Tower here? Please clarify, why is the Tower here? Why is the Tower here? Because someone's making plans to travel towards someone. There's travel here. There's change coming. Oh. Someone's making plans to change for the future. 10 of Cups is here. That might create a tower or a shift in your energy. I see this being a positive tower for many of you. Something might come in quickly for you. Chariot is fast energy. After a significant period of time of being in a hanged man state of stagnancy, not moving, okay? For some of you, this is going to come in after you've lost something. I'm picking up that for some of you, Libra, you might lose something or something doesn't work out. Something doesn't work out, okay? But you have a shift in the energy though. It turns around. King of Wands. Okay. Well, I don't see this as negative, Spirit. So what's blocking this? I don't know. I'm not seeing negative things here. What's going on? Be open to the differences in the person. Be open to giving someone a chance. You are worthy of love. Don't give up. Okay, so I'm getting a couple different messages here. This particular connection for some of you might have started off hot and heavy, or it may start off hot and heavy because, you know, there's a lot of chemistry, attraction, and passion here. Okay. And it says really good sex. Okay. So, wow. Okay. Well, we're not going to go into detail on this channel of what that's all about, but you have hot and heavy here with a really good time. You know what I mean? And being open to differences and learning from some people, right? As far as like different connections and things. This person might not be your normal type. I don't know why I'm getting that, because this card says being open to differences, you know, and for some of you, there's something about, you know, being open to giving someone a chance. Don't feel that you don't deserve love or happiness, because you do. This one is about don't leave something too quickly. Even if it gets challenging, stay and work it out, because you will, you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think sometimes some of us, if it gets too hard, some of us are too quick to like throw the towel in, right? This is saying don't do that. Don't do that with this person. So it might start off very hot and heavy, but I see it turning into something more. If something is blocked here, Spirit's saying don't get in your head. Don't get in your head about this. oh, is this too good to be true? Okay. Because there's planning here, there's travel here. You have the Tower here. You have the possibility of having this with this person. 10 of Cups. Happiness, family, marriage. I'm getting a like, don't give up, don't think negative. Don't put the own blocks in your head with this person. Now, if it's only just the physical, then that is a problem. Okay. It needs to be more than just that. So if you do feel that it is only physical with this person, then that is a problem. Okay. So use your discretion, right? Make sure that it's not just physical. Okay. Make sure that you have more concrete here with this person than just the physical. All right, Libra. But I feel like the block really is being in your head about it. Or this person being in their head about it. Take what resonates, because roles could be reversed. Okay. So Scorpio is next. Scorpio is next. Oh, goodness. And you know what? Oh, my nose is itching off the hook here. Let me just see something. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Nose itching, Scorpio, could be, you're going to be getting a visitor. Someone is heavily thinking about you. Heavily thinking about you. Or you're going to be getting an unexpected visitor. That's going to be very specific for Scorpio. Okay. Because my nose is itching off the hook now as I turn that card to Scorpio. That could be, should I lock my door? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what the cards say. If this needs to be someone you need to worry about, James. That's funny. Scorpio. What's blocking your connection? Hi, Juliet. Five of Wands. Okay, so the person that's thinking about you, which is why my nose is going crazy all of a sudden, is a person from your past who you've had a falling out with. Oh my God. This person, whether you know it or not, they want a new beginning with you. Oh, they do. Is Muscle Machine still here? Oh my God. Muscle Machine. Oh my God. He's going to have to go back and watch this. Oh my God. Yeah, you don't know this. You don't know it and you don't see it coming. The moon is here. This could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Sword energy. This person's very passionate about you, but you had a falling out with this person. Five of Wands. They want the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting someone may want to redo. Yeah, someone walked away from a connection. What's blocking the connection with this person? Oh my God, the moon is here. So I don't think you really understand or know how this person feels about you, but they're from your past. Yeah, they're from your past. This person could have past trauma. They felt the connection was too much for them to handle. They suffered some kind of abuse in their life at one point in time. They're very concerned about getting hurt. James. Okay, well then, yeah, if you know who this person is, he's like, I'm locking my door now. Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, this person, is definitely past energy, still thinking about you, thinking about wanting to come back in. This person has trauma in their life, past trauma, abuse. They felt that it was too much. They were very worried about you hurting them. There was something that they didn't trust in the connection, or they didn't trust you in some capacity, or there wasn't trust here. God, my nose is still itching really bad. I just feel like you had a falling out with this person. And this person's thinking on wanting to come back in, but this is why there was a block. You're dealing with an unhealed energy. You're dealing with an unhealed energy that is not healed and is not ready for a relationship. This person, if they don't really love themselves and they're not fully healed, how can they love you properly or treat you properly if they can't do that for themselves? This person is just very worried about getting hurt, very worried about taking a chance. This is an energy that when they take 5 steps forward, they take 3 steps back, and they don't really get ahead with you in the connection. This could be a cycle with this person, if I can be completely honest. This could be very this could be karmic-y, you know? Like, I just see karmic, like, lesson, okay? Around you go with this person. Like, for example, like, if this person were to, like, knock on your door, if you were to let this person back in, I see you going through this whole cycle with this person again. Whatever you went through before with them, I see it happening all over again. It would just be like a toxic loop, okay? Because this person hasn't changed and they haven't learned something. You're going to be going through this all over again. I'm sure that's not what you want, Scorpio. I don't know. I'm sure that's not what you want. That's what I see here for you. That's what I see. And there's something that you don't see. Maybe you don't see this person coming in, but they might be knocking on the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? Can you let me in? I don't think so. All right. Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. I'm getting grumbly. I have to have something really quick. Let me have a fruit snack. Do you guys like fruit snacks? These are really good. I like these. These Welch's. These little Welch fruit snacks. Oh my God. Selena loves them. Mm-hmm. I love them. All right, Saggy. You love those? Aren't they good? I love them. The Welch's one, yeah, with the real fruit. They're so yummy. Mm-hmm. I always try to keep like fruit snack or granola bar or something I can just grab really quick and nibble on. Sagittarius. So we are going in order. So we've already done Aries. We went Aries. We're going Aries through Pisces. So we're on Sagittarius now, but Ralph will put the timestamps in when we're done. And anything that you missed, you'll be able to click on the timestamp after this reading and go right to the particular sign that you want to hear. And you'll be able to replay it. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. What is blocking Sagittarius's connection? Thank you all for being here. If you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the content coming your way. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. Knight of Sword energy. The moon again. That must be wanting to come out because I shuffled it several times. The Empress. The World. There's something with a cycle here that you're not seeing. Giving too much work, soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There is not just one. So Sagittarius, this is pretty much saying don't sell yourself short. All right, really consider all your options. It says there are many soulmates who would be great for you, not just one. So really consider all your options. Don't settle. It says you really need to get out there more and meet people. Maybe you're someone that doesn't get out enough. Don't stay in a situation where you feel unloved and you're not getting the love that you need. Okay, there's something about feeling unloved, not getting attention, things like that. Okay. There's something here about working too much. Okay. You need to set aside enough time for someone. Again, that equal give and take. So not working too much, but then also not giving too much. You know, and I can speak for this. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius, and, you know, a lot of times I feel like what Sagittarius is, and I don't know if any of you are Sagittarius that are watching me right now, but I feel like Sagittarius is in general, we are a very caring, you know, compassionate sign where we do give a lot to different connections, right? And different people that are in our lives. We do. We tend to do that. And sometimes we tend to give too much and we don't really get that equal reciprocation back from those individuals on the journey that we meet. We're always the givers, right? Give, 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 give. And we're not receiving as much as we're giving. So, you know, Spirit could be cautioning you on that you really need to make sure that whoever this person is that's coming into your life, that they're giving you equal. You know, what you're putting in, they're putting in. Okay. It should be equal give and take. And if you're working too much, you have to understand that you have to also set time aside for not only yourself, but the connection. So that could also be blocking it if you're not putting time aside for this person, or not, you know, if you're so invoked in work, that could be a problem. Okay. And, you know, Sagittarius, you can't really meet people if you're not out there, right? If you don't get yourself out there and put yourself out there to meet people, you can't meet people just staying in the house all day, right? You have to physically get out there and try to meet people, okay? But this is just a reminder that, hey, you know, don't sell yourself short. You know, don't think that, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to meet anybody else. Or no, there's a million trillion people in this world, and you know, you're going to have options, and you do deserve love. You do deserve happiness. And you know, don't put up these blocks, or don't allow your person to put up blocks in this connection to block you or put barriers in place. I feel like there's the unknown is here. I think, which can scare you, right? The moon is represented here. The moon can be very scary, especially when we don't know. We don't know. We don't see the future. That can scare the hell out of us, right? Well, what's to come? When is it going to be my time? When is it going to come in for me? Okay. Well, that can be very scary. The unknown is very scary. Okay. But you do have a passionate connection here with the Knight of Swords. That's very passionate, okay? And that is someone who is a passionate person, male or female here, that might be coming in divine timing, an elevated energy, okay, wanting a new cycle with you. This person could be traveling towards you. You do have the travel card here. Or you're going to be traveling to this person, or traveling, you might meet this person on vacation or something like that. But yeah, make sure that this person is giving you equal give and take, and that you're not giving too much. Okay? Because, you know, we Sagittarius, we tend to be the givers. Okay? That's what I have for Sagittarius. Capricorn. Capricorn. I think I wasn't sure if I ever asked you, Juliet, are you on Instagram? Are you connected on Instagram, Juliet? A lot of the mods are on Instagram. I wasn't sure if Juliet is, or Lisa is. I think everybody else is, but I don't know about Lisa and Juliet. If you are, let us know and we'll connect so we can get all the mods on. All right, Capricorn. I still need to break this deck in. It's still too new. Capricorn. Oh, don't have Instagram. Oh, that's okay. I was just curious. Well, if that ever changes, let us know. We'll have to connect. I know a lot of people are asking me for Facebook. That's going to be in the works. A Facebook channel for the tarot. A lot of people are wanting that. All right, Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Queen of Pentacles. The 8 of Wands. And Justice. Libra energy at the bottom of the deck. So getting in balance, communication. Someone could be hermiting or pulling back their energy, trying to find themselves. Someone's getting distant, or they will be. You know what? I'm getting this song channeled to me very strongly. Yeah, court is in session. A verdict is in. Yep. No appeal on the docket today, just my own sin. Yeah, Creed. So something about, yeah. Should have been there on a Sunday morning, banging my head. Yeah, no time for morning. I ain't got no time. Yeah, I feel like there's something with justice here for Capricorn, okay? I'm getting that channel to me for some reason. Yeah, court, a verdict. Capricorn, are you going to be on trial for something? You're going to be on trial for something. Is this karma? Or is your person getting karma? Maybe your person's getting karma. Roles can be reversed. Or Capricorn, did you do something to this person? Oh my God, stop it. I'm getting that here. Court is in session. A verdict is in. Yeah, Capricorn, what is happening? Are you on trial for something? Guilty. Guilty by association, something like that. There's something with communication. Why am I getting that? It was something that was said with communication, that someone is getting karma now. Oh. Oh my God, I'm getting that again. Spirit keeps singing it. It's singing in my head. Court is in session. A verdict is in. Oh my God. Creed keeps singing the song. No, Capricorn, that is very strong message for you. There's something about karma. What did you do, or what did this person do? That is very, very, very clear here in the energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Something like that. And I'm getting a conversation. Again, roles could be reversed. I'm pulling that energy for some reason. Something about a conversation. Someone has held back too long. Okay. Someone owes someone an apology. Oh, someone owes someone an apology. Yeah, I feel that here very much so. Oh, we're triggering people. That must be true. That must be true then. Yeah, excuses. You have so many reasons that it never works out. Someone could have a negative outlook on love because of this. Okay. Because of this, they could. Fear of loss. You're afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. Take a chance. Someone might have abandonment issues. I'm just pulling that in the energy. That could also be a block because there's something about like fear of like there's fear of losing you to someone else. Okay, I walked away before you could walk away from me. I'm getting that kind of thing. Someone might have done that. So before you could walk away from me, I decided to walk away from you. I'm channeling that in their energy because I have abandonment issues. So this person could have felt like you were going to leave them for someone better, or there was that worry or fear or confusion that was going to happen. There was confusion here, and therefore this person has a negative outlook on love. And this person could have reasons why it's never going to work out. There's a lot of excuses here in the energy. Yeah, fear of loss. Fear of taking that chance. So we hold ourselves back. And this person could have done something or said something or didn't do something that caused some kind of, for some of them, there's karma here. Because I keep hearing that song. Court is in session. A verdict is in. Yeah. Capricorn, I really hope that you're not getting karma. I really hope that that's not your energy. We want to try, while we're on this earth, to build up as much good karma as possible. And if someone created bad karma, you need to really work on fixing that, or that's going to progressively get worse or roll over into the next lifetime. Okay? But the block here could be that fear of loss or fear of abandonment or confusion, excuse, communication barrier, lack of communication. Yeah, justice. I'm telling you, there's something that's not balanced. This person could not be balanced. There's something that's not balanced. Again, roles could be reversed, right? So I could be pulling the other person's energy. I don't know. I'm just getting that Creed song very strongly for Capricorn. Yeah, court is in session. A verdict is in. Yeah, my own sin. Someone did something. All right, Capricorn. Aquarius. Wow, and that candle just went out. That's going to be very significant. As soon as I said Aquarius, that candle just went out. I still have another one lit over here. Wow, that candle just went out. We'll replace it with this one. Okay. Yeah, that candle just went out. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius. Welcome in, collective. If you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe. All right. Aquarius. Queen of Cups. King of Pentacles. King of Wands. Six of Cups. Nine of Wands. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, there's too many people on the table. Okay. Three is a crowd. Okay. So right now I'm seeing too many people on the table. So whether it's two men and a woman, two women and a man, okay, flip it for your situation. There's too many people on the board. Okay. You have a definite soulmate energy here with the Six of Cups, but you don't have anybody in the correct suit. There's no matching pairs here. Okay. Sounds like sister wives. You have a Queen of Cups. You have a King of Pentacles. You have a King of Wands. Okay. With the Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that sister wife show is, it like kind of grosses me out. It really does. When you really think about it, how disgusting is that? Everybody's just sharing them. That's really gross. I'm sorry, but I'm going to speak my mind on this, okay? Anybody that allows someone to share someone, what does that tell you about? What does that tell you? If you really, I mean, if you truly love this person, I wouldn't want anybody sharing my person. You know what I mean? I don't want to be sharing anybody. That is freaky. That's weird. And that means that all the kids are like, they're all sisters and the cousins, and it's just weird. It's just freaking weird. I just think that that guy's a pig, in my opinion. I'm sorry, but that's just gross. What, one person isn't enough for you? That's just disgusting, in my opinion. And that is such a turnoff. I'm sorry, but I'm like, that is really gross. Anyway, yeah, I'm all about one person. I don't know. I know some of you might be into more, but I don't know. I'm not in all that. That's weird to me. That's freaking weird. People sharing people hooking up with people, some kind of group thing, whatever. That's really weird, but whatever. I ain't sharing my person with nobody. I ain't sharing my person with nobody. And one person should be enough. You know what I mean? If you need to get your fix with multiple people, then that's a problem. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So someone is afraid of being alone. Someone could also hold back their feelings and emotions. Yeah, love is not going to solve all your problems. Being independent is going to be the most important thing here. You can't change a person. They need to be able to change themselves. Okay. Yeah, accept them as they are or move on. I guess. What were we just talking about? We were just talking about people that one person isn't enough, right? Oh God, I hope that's not your person, Aquarius. My God. Okay. If that is your person, run. Run. Get the hell away from these people. Fear of loneliness. Don't stay in a bad relationship just because you fear being alone. Be okay with being alone if you're not getting treated correctly. Okay? Accept people for who they are, and if it's not something that works for you, if you don't like that about them, then move on. Love is not the only answer. This person could be hiding feelings and emotions, how they feel. For some of you, I'm getting like a third energy here, like third party energy, which everybody knows I am not a fan of that. You know, some of us have to learn that the hard way, and it's put a really bad taste in my mouth. I see 3 people here, you know, so take what resonates. Aquarius, the block could be that there's an extra person here and someone needs to make a decision. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You have to decide what is truly important here. I feel the block is that there's third party energy, and that is blocking a soulmate connection. Something needs to change. 555, something needs to change. And someone could be extremely guarded about change. Someone could be very guarded about changing their habits, their behavior. You know, that is what I'm picking up on for Aquarius. That is what I'm picking up on for Aquarius. Last but not least is Pisces. Last but not least is Pisces. What is blocking Pisces connection? Hi, welcome in. What is blocking Pisces connection? What is blocking Pisces connection? Pisces. What is blocking Pisces connection? Hi, Levi. How are you? I love your name, by the way. Hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. If you like what I do, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you've subscribed. And make sure the bell is completely darkened so that you're getting all the new alerts for when I go live. All right, what are some final messages? Pisces, what is blocking Pisces connection? 5 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. Well, you definitely have a block there. That's for sure. The Hermit. 7 of Pentacles. We're going to have to clarify the block. You're feeling sideways. Oh, no. Sideways like Alice in Wonderland. Hang in there. Why is the block here? Why is the block here? Because of clarity in communication. You might be recently finding out something in a conversation with this person. The transformation card is here. The ending card is here for something new to begin. So the block is with communication, either them telling you something or stating that they don't want to talk, or physically blocking the connection and you physically trying to call and you noticing you can't get through. You're gaining clarity now that someone is pulling back their energy with the Hermit. Someone is pulling back their energy with the Hermit. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles. I feel like someone really looks up to someone and puts someone on a pedestal, but someone has either said something or did something that now put a block in the communication. This is going to work out. I mean, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So whatever's going on here, this too shall pass. That's going to be a very specific message for Pisces. This too shall pass. Yeah, this too shall pass. Okay. Someone could be suffering with an addiction. They could be trying to reach out to get help. Someone could be dieting or working on their body. Someone's trying to focus on something like that, or they're addicted to how they're looking. Something about the body here. Settling. Don't stay with someone who is not right for you just because it's safe. You are missing opportunities by playing hard to get. Give someone a chance. So if someone is blocking this communication and pulling their energy back, then that's going to be on them if they miss out on you, right? That's going to be on you. Or I'm sorry, that's going to be on them, right? That's going to be on them if they miss out on you, you know, that they're going to have to live with that. And that's what normally happens. After a certain period of time, they sit back and go, damn, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Because now I'm wanting to talk to this person. Too bad, so sad. Should have thought about that when you did that, right? Should have thought about that when you blocked the person, or when you said what you said, or when you made up those lies or whatever, right? I feel like there's something about a last conversation, Pisces, something like that. Someone could be settling with who they're with and they're not happy. That's going to be a specific message. They could be suffering with some kind of addiction. An indecision. I'm afraid to make the decision because I'm afraid it's going to be a mistake either way. Someone needs to make a decision and decide what to do. A big block here is communication, or someone physically blocking something, or someone having something they really need to fix in their life, whether it's an addiction, an eating disorder, or something, because I'm getting like body shame here, or something with drugs, alcohol, something like that. That could be the block for Pisces. Drinking. I don't know why I'm getting that. Drinking. The garden will grow where you water it. So that's going to be a specific message for you, that your life will be plentiful and abundant where you water it. So wherever you're giving to that, it's going to be abundant. It's where you water it. It's where you give to the connection. If you don't, then it's not going to be abundant. This person is choosing to block or be distant or be in Virgo hermit mode, pull back the energy, then there's a reason. That could be divine protection here for you in some capacity, where the divine is seeing something that you're not seeing, and they're trying to protect you from this person. We don't see it that way when it's happening. Right away we get like really upset, and we're like, sometimes we might get mad at Spirit or the divine, like, why the hell would you have me meet this person and then you take them away from me, kind of thing. And you know, as you look back, you're like, oh, you know, Spirit was really protecting me from this person because they really weren't a good fit, or this person was toxic and Spirit knew that this person was going to hurt you, you know. So before they could do more damage, Spirit pulls them right from the energy. And that is divine protection. Yeah, that is divine protection. I truly believe that a lot of times that happens to protect us, and we don't see it that way at the time when it's happening, because we get really upset, you know, and we're like, what's happening? Why would, you know, I really have strong feelings and emotions for this person. Why would you take this person from me? And it's something that we're not seeing at that very moment, that Spirit's seeing that this person's not good for you, you know. This person's going to hurt you in the long run, or, you know, Spirit sees things that you don't necessarily see. So, you know, we got to take them as blessings and as divine protection. A lot of these blocks, that's what they are, honestly, is, you know, divine protection for things to manifest for you better with someone else in the future. But that is what I'm seeing here. Okay. But yeah, we went through Aries through Pisces. And that is what is blocking your connection. So hopefully you like these readings. If you like the reading, oh, you're very welcome. If you like the reading, like, share, subscribe. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. And again, I just want to thank everybody. We hit over 1,000 on this channel. So thank you so very much to the subscribers. And check out my other channel, Love Fire Tarot, as we are on our way to 2K on that channel. And we are very excited. I know the mods are very excited as well. So yeah, we're very blessed. So thank you so much. Thank you to the mods. Thank you for everybody's love and support as we continue to grow the channels. More to come. So make sure that you do like, share, subscribe, and check out the link tree below of all the additional content. Again, we are a high vibe soul tribe. I want you all to stay high vibe no matter what this week, and take care, and we will talk soon. I love you all. Take care. Peace.